Hmm. No, this won't do at all. Well, I mean, it can if you just like making things more difficult on yourself. What? Oh, I mean your choice of bow with arrows. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have put those two together. Well, you see, that bow means you definitely come from up north where there's not as much game, and those arrows, well, they if you want to do some squirrel hunting, maybe you'll be able to down something, but you're gonna need something with soft, tiny bones like a bird. But we're hunting bigger game up here, right? Pardon? Yeah, you must be from one of those more desert, arid areas. You're down here in the lush, lush forests of the south. Well, I am the reigning champion of this archery club that you've meandered into. Ah, beg pardon. Just because I am the reigning champion of this archery club does not mean I've never ventured outside of these forests. I've gone up to where those bows are very common, and judging by the dirt stains on your boots, you've spent quite a lot of time in that area, haven't you? Yeah, it's not just the accent. I can tell you're not from around here. Cocky. I promise you, I was born with completely different parts and still maintain them, love them frequently. Sadly, usually alone late at night. What? Oh, no, that's nice. Very few people around these parts actually get my little innuendo. Though, judging by your height and the size of your palms, little isn't a word that actually fits you very well, does it? Hmm? Well, you know what? I always like to say the person being impaled is the one that gets to determine what the size is. So, what? Oh, no, 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 darling, that wasn't an invitation. Well, it could be. Do you think that you know how to hit a bullseye? Well, that is certainly a that is certainly something people are into. You could find out whether or not I'm into it if you can hit an actual bullseye with that bow. Mm-hmm. See that target down yonder? Oh yeah, with the flip of my hoof, I can have it moving around, which means you're gonna have to be moving around, and you're gonna have to hit dead center like this. Well, I don't want you to wonder where dead center is. I wanted to mark it for you. I would like to see your arrow split that bow. Well, sorry, my arrow. No, I just didn't realize how close we were, and I got tripped up on my words there for a second. It happens to the best of us. Anyways, back to what I was saying. If your arrow can split my arrow while that target is moving, I will see whether or not you could take a ride. Well, because you're me. I'm who's Centaur. See, there you go. Okay, we got there. We got there. What? Well, see, I know that I could get any guy, but I like the best. I like those who exude a little extra skill when it comes to, certain things. So I've sat back and waited for someone to be able to see whether or not they could put their sword in my stone and prove to me that they're the proper king of this area. Oh, I guess you could say I'm the ultimate prize of the South. So if you want to be able to see whether or not you could have a chance with me, why don't you saddle up, cowboy, and take your bow, take your arrow, and go ahead, sink it nice and deep into that arrow over there. Mm. Look at your form. No, it's exquisite if I do say so myself. You have a really good firm grip on that bow. Though, well, yeah, the target's moving. Uh-huh. No, you're squinting just right. No, you've got a good tension. Interesting placement of the bow being a little bit, the arrow being a little bit lower than normally you'd put it. Is that because they're softer? No, I wouldn't have thought to do that. Looks like I'm learning quite a few new tricks here. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. I can be quiet. Actually, if you're supposed to be some sort of champion, shouldn't you be able to hit this properly? And oh, oh, it would seem you've missed. You've missed the target completely. Well, yeah, look, it's here. Let me turn it off. I would be able to see if my arrow was split, I think. Here. Uh, no, that can't be. No, it absolutely can't be. Well, rules are rules. I said you had to split the arrow, not take the tip of your arrow and dock it into the end of mine. Okay. Well, I did say while the target was moving. What do you mean? Here, we'll go. Look, we'll go up to it if we need to. Look, the tip of your arrow is in the tail of mine. Oh, that's what you. No, that sure is a. That's a clever way to do it. Where are you putting your hand on, and you're pushing it deeper into? Okay. Mm-hmm. No, that's one way to go for it. That is definitely a way to go for it. That is definitely. Oh, and you're sinking it deeper into. Yeah, no. Is there a particular reason why you're doing this so slow? Want to savor the moment. No, no, I think I quite understand. I think, I think I am absolutely picking up what you're putting down. Okay. All right. Well, are you going to finish the deed then? I, I'm, I'm willing to declare you the winner already. You don't have to go through all of this. You don't have to. Well, if a kiss is all that you're after, I think we can say good day. Was that all you were here to collect then? Okay. So you don't want me to go back to your room here at the inn, and you're not coming back to my quarters. Interesting. What? Oh, well then. So you're telling me that you got me all flustered, hot, and bothered, and you're not going to do anything about it. Well, ain't that about just a tease? Rude, even. Well, everyone around here is just so eager to try and hurry up and go hop on into the next closest bed that they can find with me. But you not only bested me at my own game, you're now telling me that the wager that we offered, you don't even want that something more. Okay. Well, I guess if I'm going to be a true Southern woman, I'm going to have to take you up on the offer. I guess we will go on that date once a day in time. Oh, goodness gracious. I have to wash my hair then. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I will be there 8 o'clock sharp Saturday. Mm-hmm. No, we'll go on the date. We will go on the date and we'll have fun. We'll have a lot of fun. Wonderful. Okay. So no, let's go. Let's go. Oh, not well, I mean, oh, today's Friday. Sorry. I guess I'm a little bit just confused and well, I'm looking forward to seeing if you can actually best me in well, more social dynamic. Mm. Hey guys, Zena Alexander here. Thank you so much, Lupin and Grandpa, for this Patreon request. I loved the idea. I went with the second option. Maybe I'll do the first option as an alternative one that I'll post maybe exclusively on Patreon. I loved this idea of like a Centaur girl who's at archery club and you best her, then it leads to more. I think the spicier version will pick up on that date, which will definitely have to be a Patreon exclusive. Um, had a lot of fun with this one and had a little bit of inspiration as well. Because I tend to drop a lot of innuendo and it goes over people's heads. So when it doesn't go over someone's head, I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, but then again, when it doesn't go over people's heads and they like are actually hitting on me, I think we're just having a little innuendo off, and I don't tend to get clue in that they're hitting on me. Fun times, fun times. Um, and I absolutely actually, there's a couple of things there. Very few things I think I'm really good at, but when someone can best me on them, and it is such a, I'm not gonna lie, it's something that actually does get the motor going, if you know what I mean. So this was a really, really fun one to do. And I thought again, I love stuff where it's not just me flustering another person, but I also like showing the fact that Xena too can be flustered from time to time. Yeah. So this is a really, really fun one to do. We are in the last 100 and or in and around about for towards 29,000, and then it is the it is the the last bit to 30,000. This is such a weird feeling thinking that I could hit 30,000 subscribers. Ah, so cool. Such a cool feeling. But also just so surreal that we're here and we're closing in on 30,000. Um, I want to say thank you guys. Like, even though we're not there yet, like, the fact that we're 1,000 away means that it's possible, which just blows my mind. Um, I can't say thank you guys enough. And I know growth has slowed down quite a bit because I haven't been the most consistent with getting videos out this last bit. But I'm trying to work on being more consistent, and I'm absolutely going to continue working through last month's thread of ideas for YouTube as well as for Patreon. And I'll probably be opening up another thread soon. So if you guys would like to send in a request, you can do so on Patreon. And I'm officially announcing next week I am starting on Twitch, and I'm going to be doing my improvs live. If you go to twitch.tv/Zena Alexander, you guys will be able to listen to me record these live, and you'll see that they're one shots. You'll actually see me planning them out because all I do is take the idea and I put in usually 3 bullet points of what I want to make sure I touch on. And you guys are going to be able to see me do this whole process live. Um, I will probably prepare the thumbnails a little bit in advance because I do like to look at my thumbnails while I do it. Um, but yeah, so I thought that this could be a lot of fun. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video or live on Twitch. Bye, guys.